Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this beautiful card today and I've used the mini tag die set. So I've cut some tags out and I have been asked to tell you how to do these imprints without cutting them out. So as you can see, I've done the hearts, they're just embossed into it and not cut out. You've just got to alter your sandwich on your machine. Same with the love, there is no imprint of where that die has been. So I've left one blank and I'm going to put in happy birthday, which I'll show you in a second or two. How I do it without leaving an imprint. So there's 22 dies in this set. There's happy birthday, special friend, from me to you, just for you, with love, love, for you, sending love, and those gorgeous embossed hearts, and all the tags to put them on. Now, you know it's from Craftaddictionuk. You've got a coupon code susan5 for an extra 5% off. The set's £5.75 and it is out of stock, but it is coming back in next week. So I've got my die, just some regular sellotape, and I've got the happy birthday. Just popping some tape across that die, making sure that it's the right way up to go onto my die cut. Now if you want yours in the centre, just place it in the centre. I'm having mine a little bit above that because of where I want to place it. I'm going to put it in my die cutting machine, but I'm taking a piece off so that it lessens the pressure. So just adjust your sandwich. And you can see I haven't got any of that embossed line around my die cut. So I've cut out a piece of mirri with the die, and the fancy die I've used, it's from a very old set. I've been sorting out my craft room, and I think that one was a Tonic Studios one. I've just got a generic circle die to put in that centre, and I only want to use it as a mask. I've chosen some pink Pirouette, and I just want to put a little pink in that centre. So just lightly brushing all around that circle. Just to give a hint of pink. If you go onto Craft Addiction website and whatever you're looking for is out of stock, if you press the item anyway, scroll down, there is an out of stock button, but it will also ask for your email address. Steve will get in touch with you as soon as they come back in stock. I've cut some numbers out because this is a special 90th birthday card. I've cut 2 in white and stacked them. And then I'm going to put this 9 in mirri card on the top. And that makes this so substantial. Same with the 0. Just putting that mirri on the top. I've cut some flowers out as well, and I've used spellbinders set for this, and it's called Be Bold Blooms. I'm going to colour these flowers, so I've chosen the pink Pirouette and sweet sugar plum, giving them a spritz of water And you know I'm going to colour them with my finger. So doing that pink pirouette first, and when it dries it's just a very subtle pale pink. Popping the sweet sugar plum on top. You can keep building the colour up if you'd like to. I'm also using this scrap and I'm going to colour that as well. I've got some buds that I need to cut out, but I thought it would be easier to colour the cardstock and then cut them out afterwards. So that's what I'm going to do. Put both colours onto this piece of scrap. And you know I like to do everything tonal. So this is a commissioned card. I was asked to make a 90th birthday card that had got to be floral and it had got to be pink. Now, because I've used a mirri card as a backer for this, I am going to put some tape down onto it, and I'm going to be really generous with the tape, just so that it gives a good adhesion to the mirri card. And it is a really sizable card. I'm just taking those backings off. And I'm going to put that 90 on now with wet glue so that I can start and build my floral arrangement. It's really sturdy with that 3 layers of cardstock. So I'm going to bring in my panel, which measures 6.5 squared. I did say it was a special card, and I did make my own envelope for this to go in, and it did take a full 12 by 12 sheet to do the envelope. The recipient wanted an envelope for it instead of a box. So I'm going to cut out those pieces and build these elements together. So I've got a couple of sprigs that these buds need to go onto. I'm just going to pop one on and see how it goes. Doing the rest. Oh, that's lovely. I've got this one as well. And these go on top. These are really easy to go on. Beautiful. Then the centres. So I've cut the centres out in silver. I'm going to pop that onto a foam pad, just so though that centre is elevated. Now I'm just going to do one to start with, but I did do two just in case I wanted to put more flowers on. So let's have a look. I think they're gorgeous. So I've had a tweak. And I know that one's definitely going down there, so the glue's going on. And I'm always changing my mind. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. I love hearing from you. If you've not subscribed and you keep watching, please subscribe. It's helping my channel grow, and it's totally free. So keep tweaking it. And I think I am going to go with that extra large one as well. So popping the centres on that. I'm going to stick those silver leaves that I've done. Using the glue press is so easy. And I'm liking that. So bringing my base card in, and that measures a whopping 7.5 by 7.5. What I'm going to do is just put a little accent on 2 opposite corners. So bringing in both colours, the pink Pirouette and sweet sugar plum. I've got some bubble wrap, spritz it with water and just dab it onto those both pieces of cardstock in the corner. So just doing 2 opposite corners. I think that really finishes it off. So I'm going to clear away. I've got my tags. Just going to arrange them. So this one is having a foam pad on, just to come off that edge of the die cuts. The With Love is going down flat. And then those embossed hearts in the centre. And that's why I didn't want to put the happy birthday in the centre of the tag. Just slipping a piece of scrap with some glue on that end to hold it completely down. Now I've been and got the dried Nouveau drops that we've done in a previous video. I've chosen one. I'm going to glue that onto the centre just like a brad. Having that on foam tape just to give it that little bit of elevation. And then onto my base card. And that's my card completed. I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. Press the more button and you'll see everything I've used in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.